Physical security is wonderfully straightforward.
Yeah, the perimeter is clearly defined.
Right, exactly. You put a heavy deadbolt on your front door and you know exactly what you're protecting. But when you step into the modern digital economy, that deadbolt is just an illusion.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, imagine someone doesn't just break in, they perfectly clone your entire house, drop it on the next street over, slap your name on the mailbox, and then they start charging people admission.
That is a terrifying thought.
It really is. So, welcome to today's deep dive. Today, we're bringing you an essential look at the escalating crisis of digital intellectual property theft and a new countermeasure you really need to know about, which is the Instant IP Takedown service.
Right.
Our mission today is to explore how IP defense is fundamentally shifting from, merely proving you own something to rapid real-world enforcement. Okay, let's unpack this.
Well, what's really fascinating here is how the threat landscape has evolved far beyond simple copy pasting.
Oh, for sure.
We're looking at really sophisticated AI deepfakes that leverage a creator's exact likeness, completely cloned websites designed to siphon traffic, and pirated digital courses distributed at a massive scale.
And traditionally, fixing that is just agonizing. Relying on standard hosting providers to remove a clone site is it's like sending a carrier pigeon to report a bank robbery.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like.
Right. You submit a low-level support ticket, wait for months, and just hope someone eventually reads it.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, the sheer speed of modern digital creation makes those traditional delays catastrophically damaging.
Because the internet moves so fast.
Right, it moves in milliseconds. Yeah. So if a pirated course is up for, say, 6 months, the financial and reputational damage is already permanent. You can't undo it.
Which is exactly what happened to Kary Oberbrunner.
Right, the founder of Instant IP.
Yeah. He discovered this fraudulent copycat version of his own website. And he actually went through those traditional channels and spent 6 completely fruitless months fighting them.
6 months of just going in circles.
Exactly. But when he finally turned to a specialized enforcement partner, that fake site vanished in under 24 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. And that stark contrast really became the catalyst for launching the Instant IP Takedown service.
Exactly. He realized that protection alone isn't enough. You need enforcement and you need it fast. So the service specifically targets 3 areas, which are pirated content, false websites, and fake social accounts.
Okay, so here's where it gets really interesting, because 24 hours sounds almost like magic.
It does.
How are they bypassing the same hosting providers that keep the rest of us waiting for half a year? I mean, instead of just sending a carrier pigeon, what's the actual mechanism here?
Well, it's a combination of indisputable proof and direct leverage. Traditional channels fail because regular users get stuck at tier 1 customer support.
Right, trying to prove they actually own the stolen material.
Exactly. But a specialized partner bypasses the front desk entirely. They have established direct legal channels with registrars and platforms. And they use precise, legally compelling language, like specific DMCA provisions, that basically mandate immediate removal to avoid platform liability.
So instead of waiting in line at the DMV, they have the direct red phone to the manager.
That's a great way to put it, yeah.
But I do have to push back here for a second.
Sure.
If they can rip a site down that fast, what stops someone from weaponizing this against a legitimate competitor? I mean, specialized legal muscle sounds incredibly expensive. So what does this all mean for the user's wallet?
That is such an important question, especially about false positives. And it's exactly where Instant IP's underlying technology comes in. You can't just claim a site as yours. Right. The enforcement relies on their verifiable blockchain-backed records. So before they issue a takedown, the blockchain ledger provides immutable, mathematically proven timestamps of your original ownership.
So the blockchain isn't just a technical buzzword here.
No, not at all.
It's the actual engine that gives the legal team the confidence to move so fast without fear of taking down the wrong guy.
Precisely. The proof is so ironclad that the enforcement partner actually operates on a performance-based model.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you only pay if the takedown is actually successful. The financial risk sits entirely on their side. First, you protect your work with an instant verifiable record, and then you actively enforce it.
Wow, so it's a complete ecosystem. Like Oberbrunner noted in the sources, your ideas have a value. Protecting them isn't optional, it's essential.
Absolutely essential.